Well, it's funny because they've got a couple of people who are they're very moderate um, liberal types on Fox News. I think what I would love to do is work with. I'd love to get a job at Fox News and work with Greg Gutfeld. I think Greg Gutfeld and I could make an incredible show together because he's quick. He's just got no one to bounce off of anything with, no one to push back off. Everyone just yucking it up. Ha, 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 ha. Like no one. It's like a guy who wants conflict, but no one will fight with him because he's surrounded by just yes men at Fox News who are just like, ha, 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 that sure is a belly laugh. Ha, 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 ha. And it's like you want Greg Gutfeld. I don't think he's talentless, you know. I just think that he is in the worst case scenario. Like he's in just surrounded by people that will laugh at anything he says. So he's never funny anymore. He never says anything clever. And when he does say something clever, nobody gets it. So he needs somebody who's like, I don't know, someone like me. I think I'd be great. I'd be great on just hanging out with Gutfeld. Gut's jokes are so lame though. They are, but sometimes Gutfeld, his jokes are lame. The ones like he writes. But sometimes he's real clever and like his takes on things, very quick stuff. I think he's quick-witted is my point. I think he's a quick-witted guy. And I think that if he had someone who was not the same as him, someone with a little tension, a little conflict, someone like who wasn't going to back down and just laugh at everything but push back, I think that would be a really good show. That's just me. That's just me. Let's pitch it to Gutfeld. What do you say? I think that'd be hilarious. And I think that, oh, and by the way, I think that the viewer would like it. I mean, I think that the Fox viewer, and I think they would get leftists on the watching Fox again instead of just hate watching it like I do. We need more newscasters in the White House. Well, we need more. We need more Fox newscasters in the. We got a lot of them. They're called the cabinet. Most of them are in the cabinet now. Yeah, they're lame. The silence after his jokes is the joke. Yeah, exactly. Like when he writes down all the jokes and stuff. But I think every once in a while, man, you could tell that he's got a glimmer of like some because what is a good comic, a good insult comic, or someone like him? I think is good at crowd work and like getting people to go and like insulting people really off the fly and stuff. Man, it's kind of like. I managed a comedy club for a while, and Brad Garrett, it was the Brad Garrett Comedy Club, and he would come once a month. It was a Brad night. We'd all talk about it. It's a big sellout night, you know, and Brad would get up there and do his insult comic routine. People don't realize this about Brad Garrett, but he's mostly an insult comic, and he's got all these TV shows he's done now and stuff, like Everybody Loves Raymond and all that. But mostly, he just insults the hell out of people. He's like a Don Rickles almost, and he's fantastic at it. And one time, I had this cocktail server. She was pretty funny, and he would make fun of the cocktail servers as they were serving, and then he would tip them all hundreds of dollars afterwards. It was kind of a cool thing that he would do. He would involve them in the show, and this girl, we call them all girls. It's the cocktail server women. She was a grown woman. He was making a joke about how like his balls were going to be hanging down to here, and she said, "Yeah, you should get a tattoo. It used to be here," and because he made fun of her tattoos earlier, and he goes, "No, that's the tattoo I'm going to put on your chin," and holy shit, man, it was so fast, and the whole place just erupted, like. Like the insult to snap back was so vicious and so quick that there's something to be said about really quick-witted dudes like that. He looks like he shops for clothes sized for dolls. Greg Gutfeld, yeah. Fox News targets and harms people who have mental issues, low IQ, and low empathy. Yeah, but they can't. That won't last forever. If you think about it, the people who love Fox News are aging out. They're getting older, so they're not going to be able to do that forever. They're going to need fresh blood, fresh ideas, fresh shows. And I think the Sky Gut show, Gutfeld Skyjack show, man, I should pitch it somehow. I need to pitch it.